Welcome to Game Lounge.
Hey, what's up YouTube? See you later gaming here, and welcome to the Game Lounge podcast. If you're returning, welcome. If not, thank you for tuning in. Rocking with me today, according to Dr. Zeus, Thing 1 and Thing 2, I'll let you decide who is who. Thing 1, what's your opening statement?
Hello. Howdy. Brados. What I do? How you doing?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Thanks, Thing 2.
So, Thing 1 and
thanks
Thing
for-
2
for-
meshed for a second. Who's Thing 2? What's your statement?
I hate printers, and shapes are pretty good.
Shapes.
Since 2, that's amazing.
Oh yes,
I tried to
Up
print
top.
color today, wouldn't let me.
right?
I know.
Am I right?
I'm right.
I just set one up, and it was like hit the Wi-Fi button to make it connect. Button just didn't fucking work.
You don't record a podcast for a month and everyone goes insane. What is this?
I hate printers. Anyway, move on.
And my opening statement for today is cash for days or nights at Freddy's. That's all you
Bada
need to know.
boom.
Oh, the pun.
Alright, make
Yeah.
sure you subscribe to us on Game Lounge.
Yeah, do that.
On SoundCloud or YouTube. Whatever you prefer. As you can...
www.
Appropriate links can
Forward
be...
slash Brados. Forward slash YouTube.com.
Appropriate links can be found in the description box below. Let's get started. Major game releases for the month of August include the Rare Replay coming to Xbox One, the Goat Simulator coming to PS4 and PS3, Helldivers Volume, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Madden NFL 16, Until Dawn, Disney Infinity 3.0, can't believe there's a third one, and
What?
Elder Scrolls Online Imperial City DLC, if anyone still plays that game.
Hey, last time I told you how many people. I don't remember
It's-
the number.
Yeah, no,
5
I still
million.
believe that that's a fake stat, Braden.
I know.
Like 8. Yeah, it was a lot. Numbers.
Numbers?
No,
Yeah.
guys.
If
Rare
you-
Replay. Let's
if-
play
if you-
games.
If you
Already
wanna check the last podcast to find out what number Braden said, then go ahead and check that out.
Shut up. Alright, so Rare Replay. So rare games we've already played, now conveniently brought to your X-Bone.
Sounds like a bone.
I mean, I guess it's good for younger people who haven't played them, and the classic gems of video games before Rare was made to make connect games.
I feel like this is a trap, and I don't like it.
That's a trap.
Shut up.
Alright, so first up on the list we've got QuakeCon. Jody, I'll let you take this away.
Alright, QuakeCon. Alright, so let's see here. So Fallout Anthology was announced, and it's all the Fallout games that come in a mini nuke container, which is pretty sick. And it's coming out.
Do you have your pre-order?
Yes.
Oh, did you pre-order the Fallout Anthology?
Yeah.
What for? PC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course he did.
True.
Of course I did. I'm the Fallout boy. And
I get it.
Great band.
Get it? Yeah, thanks, mate. And so basically, it's $50 in the US. It's $99 here.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Double the price.
Yeah, it's a good deal, let me tell you. So basically, you're just buying all the Fallout games you already own in a box that is a mini nuke. And it's coming out October 25th, even though all the games are already out.
No, they gotta
But-
make the nuke. They gotta make the nuke.
Yeah, but that doesn't take... What month are we in? I don't know. I live
It's
every day.
We're
July.
almost in the
27th of
eighth
July.
We're almost in that.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Hmm.
these nukes, and you get cards, man.
These
You get
nukes.
these card thingies with it as well.
Card? No, that's just the cases, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Fucking
looking
hell,
on it.
Braden.
They even put us an extra space in for your physical copy of Fallout 4.
Oh,
What a good guy, Bethesda.
In before it doesn't fit like Steelbook edition, it only fits like
that'd
normal
be
one.
terrible because I
In
got that
before
collector's.
Fallout 4 doesn't come out. I mean, what?
Oh,
Well,
why wouldn't it come out?
it's
You can never trust these game developers.
Half-Life 3 confirmed. Alright, so new Fallout details that came out. So basically, Todd Howard was talking to the people in QuakeCon, and he was just like, alright, they showed off a new thing that isn't even anywhere on the internet, not even any crappy, like, mobile phone versions. And basically, the important shortcomings of all the information received is romance options regardless of gender, good guy Bethesda for just equality in general.
I like
Even though they did that in their last like 5 games or whatever, but
they had to just make sure people knew they were for equality.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Super Duper Mart returns, so that's a location in Fallout 3, but obviously it's meant to like replicate a Walmart basically, and it's a franchise of the actual in-game place.
In other words, they were too scumbag to just purchase Walmart. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Ooh.
basically. So Super Duper Mart is returning, so that's cool because it was actually a really interesting place to go inside and like really creepy too. Like you're walking around a place with raiders filled with in a really dark, like abandoned, like Walmart basically.
Sounds like Dead Rising.
Yeah, yeah, but better.
Dead Rising's a great game.
But better.
And then showing the perk UI, apparently it's like a giant poster, and each column is designated to one letter of special. So that's interesting. And then so perks are attached to the special, which basically means if you have 7 in strength, like 7 points in strength, then you'll have perks that someone below 7 strength won't have, and that you can pick from. And then
Fun.
yes, and then now there are now many levels for perks. So kind of like how there already is in number 3 in New Vegas, like Gun Nut, so you can go up like 3 levels of that and stuff to keep increasing its like benefits. And then the last thing that I want to say about QuakeCon was Doom gameplay, basically. I think they just showed off more Doom gameplay and they kind of just talked about it, and from what I heard it was a lot more fast-paced than they showed at E3 for the actual, like hardcore fans.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know, I still thought that what they showed at E3 was pretty cool.
I thought it was a bit slower, but they did have to show it off.
Yeah.
I can't wait till speedrunners get their hands on that game. I think it'll look super fast.
Yeah.
I'll give them a couple hours.
If they don't put 60 frames, people are going to be mad.
Let's just make it 55 so people are really unhappy.
Well, I mean, if people are going to speedrun it, it'd be pretty upsetting to like have it be super smooth. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being like a fucking
Stop being
nerd.
a completionist.
Shut up, TB.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, did I just get my 10th platinum? Yes. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
How long did that take you? 20 years?
A month. A month. Oh, what to get to get to 10?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years?
No, he didn't get the joke, did he? Jordy got it.
Fuck off. I get it
drinking.
now. Anyway, also on Bethesda news, Fallout Shelter made $51 million in its first month.
Good guy, Bethesda.
I stopped playing like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
I was in bed for 2 weeks and I still didn't play it. I played it so much before that.
Yeah, I was playing it for like the first couple of weeks after E3. Like I think everyone was.
You
And I think it's just kind of dropped off.
I'm still playing.
Oh, you are?
I am.
Are you?
I just check it once a day, and then I
I
leave.
I was at that point for like at least like 3-4 weeks where I was legit playing it like properly. Like I was on it for at least an hour to 2 a day. Like I played it for about half an hour in the morning, half an hour before I went to bed, and then like during the day from half an hour to an hour.
They're
That's
updating
insane.
it a lot more when Android comes out. They're adding
Yeah.
Mr. Handy, who now collects all your resources for you while you're away.
Son of a
That's cool.
And then they're
I'll
adding
get
more
that.
enemies like Deathclaw raids and stuff. So it's gonna get a lot harder.
That's the other thing I found. Like at the point where I am now, it's basically like if I just don't collect stuff is the only way I can die.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I like the guys who come, like the raids who come. I legit
They're
kill
pretty
them.
easy.
I kill them before as soon as I get into the doors, they die. I got
Yeah.
I have 5 people with rocket launchers, and they just boom dead.
Yeah, nah, it's pretty easy. They're not much of a competition. None of those sort of.
I was this like expecting like something harder, and this never came.
The only thing that picked me off was like fires where I had no people in a room and it just spread. That was annoying.
No, because they go out in that room and they spread to the other rooms.
Yeah, but then it goes to like a room with like one person in it, and you have to move people to that room.
Yeah, but
to put it out, which was annoying. Like in my storage room.
The good thing is, they go right back to their original spots after the accident happens.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
So
it's
that's
just
fine.
annoying having to do that. Having that one person in the
That's the
room.
part of the game.
Yeah, no, I know, but yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, Android is coming August 13, and Bethesda also said they won't be making another mobile game unless they think it works.
Sorry guys, I don't like making $51 million in my first month. I don't want to do that anymore.
Could you imagine the life?
Unless you put more money in the game, guys. Wink, wink.
What a life that would be, $51 million a month. Could you just imagine that? It's like,
Did I
guys,
say it? Did I
Do
say
you want
it
my
right
prediction?
There? Yeah.
Do you want my prediction?
Yeah.
Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics will come to iOS on iPads and stuff.
Oh.
The isometric games, they'll come to them. You wait and see. Call in here, boys.
That's what
You
the
heard it
unless
here.
it works means. That's what it means.
Unless
Yeah.
it works. They just need to get the
calling it.
joystick controls down.
You don't even need it. You could tap on the screen. It's an isometric game that's turn-based.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, I
Just
told
when. Just when it comes is the question.
They're probably just converting it.
Gonna do the super?
Next is WWE 2K16. So before we get into the murky,
Can I?
before we get into murky territory, how many characters did we say were going to be playable, Braden? Was it 120?
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 playable characters in WWE 2K16.
Likes the sound of that.
Oh yeah. That's like that is just the
cream
voice.
of the crop.
That's like the voice that everyone goes to as soon as you think WWE and you go or wrestler. That's the voice you go to.
Yep.
But
so-
Or hey brother.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
about that,
Yeah.
Oh, good
Some-
segue, Jordy.
Oh,
Some,
yeah, love it.
some bad news about the game and wrestling in general. A big thing happened in the last week with Hulk Hogan. He made some really racial comments towards people and whatnot. And before they came live, WB ended all ties with Hulk Hogan. That means like his contract with them. He was doing their Tough Enough show. What's like a show like their live training show. He was a judge on that. He got canned from that. He got canned from everything on their website and even 2K16. So he's no longer going to be in 2K16.
Did you hear the actual story, like what it was relating to?
I haven't listened to it yet.
So the thing was, his daughter was, I forget her name, but she was dating a man of color, and she said, and he wasn't happy about that. And he was like completely racist towards him, and he said to her like on a radio about it on a radio interview. He said, "Oh, she could be doing so much better than that." And I was, and that's what everyone's going up about, and just like, whoa.
And the fellow trainer on the show, Tough Enough, was like, Booker T. He was like, "Oh, that was really unfortunate." He said that.
Yeah. And like apparently he'd been like there was, you'd think like if he'd been like was a genuine racist, like I don't know, it's different if someone's like
to tell the
openly
truth,
racist.
He was actually really like you don't hear this, but back in the younger days, he was actually racist. Like he made promos where he said like the N word.
But then again, Vince McMahon said a couple of things too, from time to time. And I heard an interesting thing the other day. Vince McMahon, or there's no, it's all white people on the writing team. Which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know if no people have applied or what the go is there, but that seemed kind of odd to me as well. But then again, I mean, it's murky
Does
territory.
this mean I can go join the writing team when I'm finished with
You
my
probably
degree?
could. You've got a good chance, dude.
I got a good chance. Sweet.
Yeah.
Dream
But-
job right there.
Yeah, that would be a sick job, dude. Just
Oh, that's what I'd love to do that.
yeah. I don't know. It's just murky territory. It's weird, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Just like the Hulk Hogan and
It's really unfortunate, especially at the time, because he's actually doing stuff for the WWE at the moment. And then I know a lot of people do play him on the game and whatnot online, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you
It's just
royally
disappointing.
screwed up.
yeah, Geordie.
I don't play wrestling and I don't watch it, so it's just shitty that he's being racist.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't like racism at all. It's just like I don't know. I don't see it as being like it's just a dumb thing.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all I can say. It's just like
You know what
not
else is a
needed.
dumb thing? Drugs.
oh, what?
The segues
Jordy
are
with
so
the
good.
segue. Woo. And you just came from Splendor, so you know all about this.
Hey, well, hold on.
Ba-dum.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I'm joking.
The pizza was real good. Let me tell you.
So like another thing that's been in the news lately is that drug testing is to be enforced at major gaming events because there have been cases where they've been using performance enhancing drugs like
What?
Adderall and
Let's say, what the hell? What type of performance drugs do you
So,
take as a gamer?
yeah, one of the ones
Stay
they're
on
taking is
focus?
Adderall. Yeah, and that's it. That's exactly what they're taking. They're taking Adderall, which is used by ADHD and ADD sufferers. They use this medication just to stay super focused.
I have a friend who took that. He's not ADHD at all, and he took it last year just to try and get through like some testing
Exams?
exams at uni,
Mm,
and he was in a mess. So you
really?
should be able to tell if they aren't meant to be taking these things because
Wha-
if you can already stay I'm not ADHD. I don't know how it is for them. I know it would be extremely hard, but
Yeah.
I feel if someone like me who already can stay focused and whatnot took it, it would make me be worse than.
But do you think it's something like
You would
where
be
you get
Superman.
conditioned to it? Like you just
Well-
keep taking it. It's like you take coffee for so long, like you have 1 cup of coffee a day for say a month, and it's no longer doing anything for you?
No, because I know some ADHD people who do take this stuff, and
Mm.
they've been taking it for multiple years, and it works for them. So
Yeah.
it's not like coffee because they aren't on it all the time. Like they sometimes only take it when they go to school or when
Yeah.
they really need to focus. Other times they just aren't on it.
Mm.
So there is a big difference between the two times.
Yeah.
Like I don't really want to speak for them because I'm not them, but I feel like, especially for like these people who shouldn't be taking it, it's not good.
I feel like it's just almost like drug abuse
Yeah, it is.
to a point.
Like if you're not prescribed to have these things, it's illegal in a way.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, drug testing should be
Yeah.
enforced at that level. I mean,
Not
I mean,
many.
it's
do,
also
but-
it's also good for the quote unquote sport because it's
Yeah.
actually like
Yeah.
making it valid, like because it's
Well-
going through the same
well,
hoops as
it's on-
traditional
it's-
sport.
It's on ESPN now. Like a lot
Yeah.
of like esports are coming to like ESPN. Like people don't used to not clarify sport like esports or like games as sports, but now even like the main sports channel is saying, "Oh, this is a sport."
mm,
Yeah. But apparently, also with this thing is like it's just going to be random, so you may or may not get tested. Like it's not going to be, and it's only LCS at the moment.
okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Mm.
LCS. Oh, so
Just
they're-
LCS.
they're low.
No other tournaments are doing it. Just LCS.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I think it will be a more like widely tested thing though,
wouldn't
as
know,
as
like-
it happens.
I watch a lot of LCS, and like I wouldn't know who would be taking it. Like
Yeah.
Definitely Hooney.
that man's great.
I know.
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it happened with CSGO teams as well, though. Like there was,
I could actually understand it in CS:GO. But
yeah,
I don't,
Yeah, I
like,
feel like
CS:GO. Mm.
I feel like
CSGO make a lot more sense.
I
because,
feel like they'd be on like muscle relaxers as well, because that game
You get tens, dude.
it's real tense, like
Especially in like clutch
hands and
plays.
shit. Hmm.
Yeah.
So I can understand it more in like a CS, like
Yeah.
first person
First
kind of
person
game.
shooters, yeah.
Except not Call of Duty though,
No.
because I feel the faster paced the game is, the less freaked out you are the entire time,
I feel that too,
and
yeah.
and the slower, more methodical game is like when you're actually like shitting yourself.
But
So,
I don't see
CS:GO.
why it's like needed in MOBAs. I feel like MOBAs are just kind of like MOBAs. I mean, yeah, if you're playing at a competitive level, you're going to be competitive.
I even don't see why you need to focus like that. Like, if you're too focused, like, I would say like you just need to keep focused on like.
You're probably
Oh
missing.
no, I feel like you'll get too focused on like your CSing and like where you are and kind of
Yeah.
forget the map. Your
That's
map
what I meant.
awareness a bit more. Like
That's
I feel
what I
like
mean. You'd forget
it-
other parts of
yeah,
it. Like
I feel
you
like it would
wouldn't
work
see
against
things you normally would.
yeah.
Like looking at the minimap, like if you're focusing actually on the visual, like, and you don't
Yeah.
see portraits come up on your minimap like behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
So me, but just whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Moving on.
yeah,
You know what? Let's just trash this topic. Let's go
You
on to the
reckon?
next one.
You reckon?
Another segue.
Have you seen? Okay.
shut up.
You're the worst, Shorty. That was the worst.
Up.
No, I am the segue king.
So, this movie, it's sort of like, I guess you could call it almost a game
You
movie.
didn't even call it what its name is.
It's called Pixels, and I mean, it has Adam Sandler, who is obviously like, who has to be like one of the most overrated actors in my opinion.
Overrated? I don't think he's overrated.
I love Adam Sandler.
But so do
He's so
I.
overpaid for his movies, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
but 'cause
no
he's-
joke.
yeah, but people go to see Adam Sandler because it's Adam Sandler, so he can be overpaid.
It's trash. Look at Grown Ups. Look at like any
Yeah,
movie.
okay.
Jack and
his,
Jill.
his later stuff hasn't been the best. His younger stuff,
Happy
amazing. I
Gilmore.
love it.
Happy
Billy
Gilmore's good.
Madison.
Click.
Click. Oh,
Click.
that makes me cry.
Click.
Click makes me
What?
cry.
Nah,
Not
it's
gonna lie.
sad. It's got sad moments, but it's a
Longest
good.
Yard, I love.
Mr. Deeds?
No, shut up. Okay.
50
let's
First
get
Dates?
Keep going.
Oh, 50 First Dates. Yeah, that's a good movie
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, his newer stuff hasn't been that good. Anyway, Pixels has got on Rotten Tomatoes 19%
That's
and
good.
Metacritic 27%, and on
That's impressive.
IMDb a 5.1 out of 10.
But Anthony Davies was in the promotion videos and made ads for it.
But look at
He
And-
beat Pac-Man up in a basketball game.
look at who it's look at this star-studded lineup: Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Josh Gad, Peter Dinklage. Those names aren't like stellar names for a start, and
Wait, what? Peter Dinklage?
oh, give him a good rap for Destiny.
Did you wait? Did you
No,
rate-
I'm talking Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
did
he's
you
good in Game of
quote
Thrones.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Huh? Yeah.
Never quote Rotten Tomatoes.
What about Metacritic?
No, that's even worse.
IMDb?
Yes.
5.1.
If
Still
you're gonna
trash.
go off films, IMDb, please.
Okay, it's a 5.1.
Rotten Tomatoes, no trash.
Trash. Just like this movie.
Throw him out in the trees.
Like, I was keen for it because I was like, oh, you know, this will be cool. It's like a game movie. And then, like, I don't know, I've seen this sort of thing happen on YouTube. I think, who was it? Was it Corridor Digital? Who made,
Shouldn't
like...
the alarm bells have been ringing when you said game and film in the same sentence?
Yeah, a
That's
lot
true.
of them don't go too good.
Or tie in video game movie?
Was it Corridor Digital who made that video of when video games invade Earth?
Probably. It's how
They-
the Corridor Digital.
Yeah. They made, like... Yeah, I forget. It was cool, though. When video games... Oh, it was Rocket Jump. Old school versus new school. That's it. It's a sick episode. It's cool. I like that. But yeah, I don't know. Prob's not gonna watch it. You guys?
Yeah, no.
I'll get around to it.
You might get around to it.
I'm a film student.
Is it worth the price of your internet?
No, no.
You wouldn't download a car.
You watch me.
Guarantee
I'll do
car. You'll be able to download load a car in like 10 years.
10 years, calling it now.
Calling it now.
Awesome.
It might not have an engine, but you might be able to download it with a 3D
There's
printer.
no engine in it.
Oh, God damn it. Why don't we just nimble it? Fuck.
Please put that man in the sauna in the video.
Alright, Geordie, do you have a good segue for this one?
Okay. Speaking of trash, how about how trashy Steam is being with its security?
I call hacks.
That's a
hacks on that
stretch.
one. I call hacks on
Ooh,
that one, Geordie.
that's good, that's good.
That is the worst, Dad.
So there was an exploit with Steam this past weekend where they called it just a bug, but if you, you know how if you forget your password, you just go, oh, this is my username, send it to this email address. Well, here's the thing, you could put in any username and it would send it to the password to your email address. So...
I feel like that's more than a bug.
Seems like a major flaw in their security system, but...
So as well.
Do we know any big name victims?
Yeah, me.
No. Nothing that Kotaku said. But they just said, to protect users, we are resetting passwords on the accounts with the issue.
No,
Top
Steam,
job.
ladies and gentlemen.
I think that's like the first that's the first major, bug in a while for Steam. From recent memory.
Yeah, good.
I don't know. Sick!
Yep.
Geordie and Braden, this is your part.
Ooh, ooh.
Here we
Okay,
go.
there's some League of Legends patch updates in what's coming and what's been added and all that.
Mhm.
That it's the new Bilgewater update with the old Gangplank in charge.
His voice is so annoying.
I didn't know he was in the normal games until I played a rank, and I'm like, why is Gangplank in here as well?
It's the worst. It's just the worst.
Yeah, so the character Gangplank is voicing the game.
Lady.
The
It's
lady.
voicing the lady spot.
And,
That needs to be returned immediately.
and then there's a new ARAM map.
Mhm.
Uh,
It sure is.
Yep.
Mm.
There's a
There's
new-
seaweed instead of bushes.
and I hate it so much.
There's a new HUD. I'm a fan. No, apparently a lot of people don't like the new HUD.
I don't like it.
I like it.
I don't.
Except sometimes I get confused of where to look for things. But I enjoy the aesthetic of it. Except the little flashy things when your cooldowns are off. It kind of distracts me and I look down at it.
It's more for me because I've played for so long. It's completely different. I feel it's more dotery, and I don't like it.
Ooh. But see, I'm fine because I haven't played for that long.
Fucking Dota clone.
Fucking league, fucking Dota clone. Yeah,
but,
get out. You're not allowed here anymore.
yeah, but I don't,
Mate.
yeah.
I think
it can be better once everyone gets used to it. But right now, I don't like it. The map
just
is
need-
too
I
dark.
just-
Have you looked in the mini map?
It's blue.
Yeah, I don't like that. It looks
Yeah,
horrible.
that's, I
They need to
don't
fix
like.
that.
I don't like that. Yeah,
They need to fix it. But
I'm not a fan of it just being blue and really toned out grey.
Reminds me of the first Borderlands.
Okay.
So grey.
I think you mean brown, you idiot.
Brown and grey, yeah.
okay. Other things, Gangplank got a rework.
He sure
So,
did. It's got barrels for days.
Now everyone's playing him. So if you want to play him, like everyone else.
Did
good
you see
luck
how
trying to
good
play.
his oranges are now?
No.
They're real good.
They?
They are.
Are you eating an orange? A
No, I
crunchy-
mean-
crunchy orange.
I made the shape.
Shapes for days.
Can we get Shapes as a sponsor?
Get onto that.
You can do that.
I will.
MF got a not a rework, but a visual update to all her skills. So that I like that. That looks pretty.
Her
nice.
hair is more orange instead of red now.
Good.
Hmm.
That's basically what it's come down to.
Rise is getting a nerf. Yeah,
Thank God.
less broken. Tom Kench is now out since our last potty. So that's
He's good fun.
he's good fun. And people complaining how strong he was. So you know what? Riot gave him a buff.
Ooh,
Good job, Riot.
Good. Good. I
Oh,
like Tom
God.
Kench.
100% agree. With you,
Wonder
Angel.
why.
He's the best. You can eat
Seems
people and run
OP.
around with them. It's sick. And then the newest reworks that are coming is Fiora. So basically, her passive now puts a a directional ring around her, and if Fiora hits the person from the directional arc that is on the person, then it does like extra damage and heals her and gives her a speed buff. And then she has Riposte Day, so she can like hit things back at people, basically their abilities and stuff. And her ulti is like changed to putting circles all around the person, so you can hit all the sides and then get mad heals and stuff back. It's pretty sick. And then Teemo got the greatest rework. He you can now bounce his ult off the other mushrooms, and the distance increases with every point put into the ult. Actually, the unit of measure they used are Teemos. So you can
Wow.
mount a shroom 4 Teemos away on the first level.
What innovation in names.
Yep, it's great. Alright, how about that new Smite meta?
You're a smart meta.
What? Don't you think it's a really smitey meta at the moment?
No, not as
No.
much. It used to be like
What?
a couple
They're
months
using it
ago.
everywhere.
No, oh okay, mid. They're not using as much anymore, but they were. I'd say it's
Is it going into assassin meta now?
no, it's still tanky. It's still
No,
tanky.
I hate tank meta.
I love it. But yeah, smart mid with the jungle. What's it called? The Devour? No, not Devour. The other one.
Outworld Devourer.
The AP one. That's strong on like Oriana, Ezreal,
Sated
Dinah.
Devourer?
Yeah, no, that's the attack speed one.
Oh.
That's strong at the moment. Really
Oh,
strong. Broken.
Ringglaive.
Yeah, Ringglaive. This one. Yeah, and the Sunfire one. Forgot what it's called right now. The tanky one. It was really big top lane for a while there, but yeah. So I guess like since they brought in all these new smites, it kind of was always somewhat top, like or mid. No, it was always top, but now it's coming in the mid. So I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
Can't wait to see it on the bot lane.
So Smite isn't like the game Smite.
No.
That's not okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
You're the worst.
We're good. We're good.
Nice hosting, kid.
I don't even know League. That's your guys' job. That's why I bring you guys on for the podcast. You know this stuff.
Because we've never talked about League before in another podcast.
Yeah. But you know.
Have we not?
Johnny and Myers podcast? No.
Oh. True. Alrighty.
Alright,
Uh,
so let's smite our way over to the other people who make a lot of money from smiting children.
yeah, apparently
Many
the
nights ago. Many nights ago.
Mine's still better.
apparently the last game to be made in the series, even though they've got a movie deal and 3 other games, Five Nights at Freddy's 4. What a
Yeah.
wow. Cash Grab the game makes its return yet again. Can you believe that I mentioned number 3 on the first podcast?
Holy shit.
Can you believe that? Yeah, 5 months ago, I mentioned
So
Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and now Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is coming out.
Maybe he's just getting really efficient at making games.
Oh, really efficient at copy pasting.
But it's got a different mouth.
Oh my god. Oh, but the really great story. It's really in depth if you follow it along. Shut the fuck up, nerds. It sucks.
Wow.
I'll probably play it just for the views.
You're
No
evil.
joke. No joke. That's what everyone on YouTube does. They play top.
Well, guess what? I hope Diablo gets you. Oh, that segue.
Okay, shut up,
Boys.
shut up, Jordy.
Boys, I'm in.
That's strike 3, buddy. That's strike 3.
You need a
Good thing it was
funky
a-
duck. It's
good
the
thing it
new
was a-
segue.
Good thing it was a foul ball.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm still in.
Jesus. So that was a new update that brought in a whole lot of new stuff that came in June, but we hadn't done one since June, so
Wait,
Our
haven't we
podcast.
played this update, Brayden?
Maybe. Was that the one we played the last time we played?
Yeah.
But we never got up to Paragon level 2000.
oh yeah, so a player reached Paragon level 2000.
It's not over 9,000.
Yeah, it's not even like this.
It's close enough.
So he has killed 15,374,712 monsters. That's insane.
That's an impressive number.
And that's a lot of experience. 119 billion experience points?
Yes.
Easy.
And
Easy.
counting? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Easy.
that's insane.
I can do that on my class.
What,
a
what,
guy.
what level are you guys?
think I'll-
70 Paragon 40.
Yeah, I'm max
Paragon 50.
level. I think I'm Paragon like 100 at the moment.
I'm higher than
Yeah.
you.
No, you're not. I played by myself.
What?
This is news to me.
No, I have
What
two
are you-
other friends who play.
What are you doing, Thing? Thing 1. Stop
What
it.
do you
Jesus, this is
think? You're hurting me.
this is
You're
insane.
hurting my feels.
So that's a lot of time spent in a game.
It is.
Just like,
Good on him.
I've spent more time on WoW.
well, how many hours do you think you've gotten to get to
Than in
where
real
you guys
life.
are?
A lot.
I mean, if you it was the only thing you played, and you sat down and played it for like 20 hours a day, you could probably get to our level and you knew what you were doing to begin with. Probably 50 hours, 40 hours.
Yeah. Doesn't our characters tell us how long we've been playing for?
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Give me.
Oh,
Wait.
God.
What's
I'm thinking of my general game time, how much time I put into it, but actually, now that I think about it, probably like, 16 hours to get a character to max level? Maybe
Yeah.
less.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll look this up too.
Let's have a look.
On my wizard.
You're a wizard, Barry?
I'm a wizard, Barry. Is that the Australian version? He's just like a Sparky or something.
You're a wizard, Bazza.
Tazza.
and his company's called Wizard like Electronics or something.
Holy shit.
And then that's the like
Got his tools from Cashies.
that's
Fuck.
like his catch line. Like, you're a wizard, Bazza. Oh,
Can't get
God.
online for some reason.
I'll do it.
Oh,
I'm
it's
doing
up
it.
to you.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
why
so-
didn't
Let's keep going while he does that.
Alright, so Tomb Raider, as we thought, is coming to PC and PS4 in 2016, so timed
Guess what?
exclusivity
I'm
deal.
not gonna get it. Guess what? I'm not gonna get it.
I'm not gonna get it either.
Well, neither am I. So what a great topic that was. Next, Satoru Iwata passed away from Nintendo.
That's
He was
sad.
the CEO of Nintendo.
Have you,
It made me
that
have
man
all the
has
feels.
that man has done so much for me.
Yes, he has. The dude was a genius.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for
mean,
him, if it
there's a
wasn't
lot
for
of-
him, I would not have my Pokemon games. Not gonna lie.
Hmm.
Didn't he like fix up one of the Pokemon games in like a month or something before it had to come
Yep.
out?
That's insane.
That's mental.
Yeah.
I think
Nah,
it was the third generation.
Yeah, it was.
I always find it really sad when someone influential in games passes away. Like, I mean,
And he's like the pinnacle of it.
yeah, like, you've got a lot of great people in games who, like, if they passed away tomorrow, would make a huge difference on games. Only just, like, because of what they've done for the community. And, I mean, Satoru Iwata has done a lot for Nintendo, and, I mean, Nintendo, back a couple of years ago, was, like, the biggest thing and now like they're still big, but
And
I
then
mean,
when he
like,
took a pay cut to help the company.
yeah, and he actually started through the ranks too, because he was a
He was
a developer, programmer, yeah. And then he worked his way up, which is cool. Like, it's not
'Cause
someone
that never
who's just
happens.
been,
No,
yeah,
he was the first person that
It,
wasn't
happen-
in line.
it happens in my dreams.
He was the first person that wasn't a
don't let
part
your
of the old
memes be
family
dreams.
to make it to president. So,
yeah. So that's
which
pretty
was-
cool that he actually
insane.
made his way up to the
Yep.
top.
exactly.
Yeah, so I respect him for that, and rest in peace, Mr. Iwata. And they had a national funeral for him as well in Japan,
Mhm.
and a lot of people showed up to that too, which was good to see.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I showed up.
condolences
That's why
to.
that's why me and Geordie haven't been here to do the podcast. We had to go over and pay our respects. So that's where we've been for the last year.
Yeah,
Last year.
you fucking
Yeah, the last year.
weirdos.
We knew it was happening a year ago, so we've been there for a year.
Yep.
Wow,
In Japan.
dedication.
Yep.
Okay.
And by
Yeah.
the way, boys, I figured it out. My current playtime on the Wizard, level 70, level 24 Paragon, 25 hours and 8 minutes.
That's not that much. But I feel
have,
like to get to 2,000 it'd
Three
be a lot.
guys. Yeah, that would be like.
Like, it's not that much when I
1,000
compare like
hours.
CSGO hours and stuff like that.
Oh my lord. I've been playing a friggin' this game called Dragoness, and I didn't know I'd played that many hours on it.
Really?
Like, I only started playing it like 3 weeks ago, and I played 53 hours on it.
Jesus. I have a friend who's been playing Terraria for the past 2 weeks and logged 220 hours.
Shit.
Wow.
I feel like there was a lot of idle time in there.
Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah.
So there's this thing that came out recently on the PlayStation YouTube channel. It's called Conversations with Creators, and it's like Will Wheaton is the host. And the group they talked to last week was Naughty Dog, and this was a really cool one to listen to because I mean, Naughty Dog have been making games for a long time now.
Quality games.
And they were talking about Last of Us, and they said that they thought it was going to tank, which, like, you played Last of Us, like, I
There's no
played
way it
Last
was
of Us,
gonna tank.
and it's like,
Yeah.
It had zombies
How
in
many people
it. How's
play
it gonna tank?
yeah, and, like, that kind of thought, like, when I was listening to that, like, because, of course, I'd played the game by this time this interview had come out, but I just thought about it, like, it's Naughty Dog, and I mean, Naughty Dog have been making great games, and they put some great stuff in there, and I just wonder why they thought it was going to tank. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, obviously it did blow up the way that it did and got like great scores and that sort of thing, but I just don't see how they thought it was going to tank. It's just kind of odd to me that they had that even
A
even
lot
thought.
of the time, a lot of the time when you make a game, when you make something, that's okay. As a filmer, because I make films, whenever you make a film and then you get the cut and everything, even if everyone else says, "Oh, that's really good, that's amazing," you're gonna hate. I hate my films. I hate them. I think they're terrible.
I
Because
guess
the way when you create something. No. Let me finish, please. When you create something, what you care about and you put a lot of your time and effort in, you always think, "Oh, I could do better. I could change this. I could do that." But when you're on a schedule and there's money involved and you have a due date and things like this, you can't always do what you hope to do because you could potentially be on a game for 8 years and you still might not think it's perfect. This is why sometimes games take a lot longer, I feel, to come out, especially if some people are like, "Oh, why isn't it was meant to come out," and then they set it back.
So Fallout.
Clearly they didn't think it was ready. Yeah, clearly they didn't think it was ready, or clearly they were like, "Oh, this isn't good. We need to change everything or change things." As like a creator of the medium, like I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, I'm in the same position, I guess. Like, I make YouTube videos, and I I may think it's great, like, when I'm recording it, but then, like, I'm editing it, and you get kind of critical of yourself, I guess, is, like, the one big thing. And it's like, oh, I could have said something funnier, or...
I'm the opposite of that. When I'm recording, I'm like, oh, man, this footage is not going to be great. And then my favorite part is actually going in and making it hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you can make something just seem that's so dry, just seem really funny, like slap it ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, like, that's just me, but I get kind of critical.
I've noticed. Yeah, with that thing, Alex, I've noticed, like, when you make something, the worst thing is for you to edit it. That's why a lot of
YouTubers hire editors.
They don't edit. Yeah. Yeah, they hire editors because they get really critical with what they do and what they release. So it's, you know, easier for them to keep doing what they're doing for longer.
By the way, boys,
in general, you know,
Last of Us surpassed 7 million sales of just PS3 copies.
Yeah, and then they brought out a PS4.
So,
and I feel like a lot of people would have gotten it on PS4 too.
I think it's better than a tank.
Yeah, you're telling me.
No, it was a tank. It was a tank.
7 mil at like,
okay,
we'll say $99 we'll say $70 a copy, $75 a copy.
Australia.
Yeah. Oh well, like I'll say because I paid $150.
$60 US. You know the drill.
Yeah. I'll say 75 because that's like halfway between Australia.
Stupid.
So 9 million, you said.
7 million, probably sold another 2 or 3 on PS4.
Or would go up in price then.
I'm looking at about, count the zeros. 525 million?
It's like 65 million.
525 million.
Yeah.
Minus cost of creation, minus marketing.
Yeah,
so probably 200 million.
1 million sale. Yeah. Think about 1 million sales. $65 is 65 million. So.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's like over. Yeah.
Yeah. That's still insane to think how much money.
Okay.
All right. We're getting divided on this. Let's move on.
Oh, Jesus, Geordie, you're stretching now.
I'm the best.
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, has said that you don't need to kill bosses in the game. You can just kind of push through it if you want to. So,
in it, they go shove it up their bum.
I'm gonna play the pacifist.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not gonna. If I get the game, I'm not gonna touch anyone.
Really?
I might touch him and put him to sleep, but that's gonna be it.
Ooh.
I like playing the pacifist playthroughs. I did the same in Dishonored.
To sort of enjoy it.
I enjoy the challenge of not killing anyone. Because it's obviously the easier option is to kill everyone because
You're such a pacifist, eh?
I am. Peace, man.
Go be a hippie. Yeah.
Fucking goes back to Splendor again. Jesus.
You are the worst. No, you think.
You're the worst.
Classic.
How am I the worst? I'm the best because I'm not killing anyone. So I'm politically correct.
Ooh. True. This is why I wanted Callan here. H1Z1. So get this.
Is it squad again?
Callan and I were in the middle of a game session.
I was trying to think of a segue for this one and I couldn't do it.
Callan and I were in the middle of playing a game. We were raiding a base, and guess what? We got DDoSed, and
You got DDoSed, or the servers got DDoSed?
The servers got DDoSed, and I'd like to bring your attention to a screen cap I took from their website. It says...
Lizard Squad!
No, it doesn't say Lizard Squad.
Why not?
It says...
I love Lizard Squad, they're so funny.
It's just like Smedley started talking shit. He's like, fuck Lizard Squad, they should like be taken down, they're the worst type of people. It's like, no, just like, don't start shit with these guys, they can do a lot more than you think.
Wait, he lost his CEO status?
Yeah, but they can't kick him out because he's one of the founding members.
What? How did he lose his CEO status?
Didn't you see? Yeah, he was...
From Lizard Squad. Lizard Squad took his CEO.
Oh, no, Daybreak took his... thing. And anyway, like after this happened, Callan and I were like looking on Twitter and stuff like that and bullshitting at Smedley. And I went on their website, which was also really slow. And one of their they've got an image slideshow on their website, and it says "We stay connected." And I was just like, that's pretty funny. Just
Yes.
"We stay connected." It's their second picture on their site. It was just like, okay.
Mhm.
As long as you don't fuck with Lizard Squad, you'll stay connected. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Alright, let's make a move on to this next one.
Make a move on.
It's not a segue.
Oh, okay. Jesus, why did I think it was? So Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro were working on Silent Hills until Konami came in and like absolutely fucked that up. And so they were like, well, we work well as a team together, so we still want to make a game together. So
Sick.
yeah, I'm
That'll
keen.
That'll be a sweet game.
Yeah,
You wait and see. It'll be like Hideo Kojima's like a new Metal Gear,
yeah, essentially. But like,
and then
he's-
Konami want it back.
You know what it would be like?
What?
You know how long we'll be waiting for it? It'll like take us from here to Pluto. That's how long it will take us.
Wait,
we weren't
20
even done.
20 25 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Anyway,
take 25 years.
true.
About
Pluto.
about as long as it's been since the PS1's been out.
No, it's not that old.
I like PS1.
Yeah, so do I.
Crash
PS1 is only 15 years old.
Shh, it was a segue.
Satellite that passed. So the satellite that passed Pluto, I forget its name, but it uses the same CPU as they use in a PS1, which is insane to me. And to think that CPU has been going for this amount of time, like I'm pretty sure you could still crack
man.
out a PS1,
Sure,
and it would still
PS1
work.
still works. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like if
Hardly
that's insane to
chance.
think.
Unless
Yeah.
unless the main screen froze for 10 seconds and you knew you were gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Insert format disc.
Yep.
Gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. True. Segue. Let's
roll
just
into
skate
this
on
next
over to
one.
this one.
I'm not
I said
I'm not
roll.
pro enough to do this. I'm not pro enough to do this, Alex.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, it looks Tony Hawk Pro
Let's
Skater
just skate
5.
down. Let's just skate down to this one.
God damn it! Everyone didn't
Yep.
even hear
Everyone
about
has to have one now. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 looks dodgy as hell. Just like
Who's-
it.
Who's it being made by? Because it's not being made by Neversoft.
Was it Yule?
Yule?
Maybe. I'm looking this up.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. What?
Activision. And
Activision.
Robomodo and Disruptive Games.
Right.
Jesus.
Of such famous works as.
I'm gonna look them up. Disruptive Games. I've never
Tony
even heard
Hawk
of these.
Shred. Tony Hawk Speed and
Robomodo
Pro
has
HD,
just... Yeah.
Tony Hawk Ride. They've made Tony Hawk games.
And Disruptive Games worked on Star Wars First Assault,
Hmm.
Band Fuse Rock Legends, Lost Planet 3, Ratchet and Clank All for One, Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD, Warlords, and King of the Court NBA.
Oh yeah.
So
Slam
Yeah,
if you want to jam.
That was-
that's... I mean, I don't know why it just doesn't look that great. I don't know why Neversoft went out of business. They made good games. They were just... Yeah. It happens, I guess. So many good companies go out of business because...
No, they got fused with Sledgehammer.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what the hell? That's right, I remember this. Star Wars First Assault was meant to be an arcade game, but it never came out for the Xbox.
Classic. It just wasn't perfect, you know? It just wasn't perfect.
Like every fucking Star Wars game. I've been waiting so long for a good Star Wars game, and they were just like, oh, we'll half make this game, and we'll half make that game, and then we'll just waste all our money in when... Like, Star Wars fans are so devoted, they could make a good game. Like, they could make a game and people would still buy it just because it's Star Wars, but they only half made, like, so many games, and that's why I think... No, I don't know, it's stupid. Fucking Star Wars.
Oh well, at least they have a developer.
Yeah, true. EA.
I was doing the segue to the next one.
Oh.
That was
That was a good
I
one.
feel like I just want to send you to an island for that one.
A dead one?
Jesus
The
Christ.
second one.
You
the
guys are
second
stretching
one,
this
definitely.
hard.
At
second
least
one,
the second Dead Island.
Oh,
What?
so
I said it.
Dead Island has no more developers. So it's they're owned by Deep Silver.
One of
Um,
Deep Gold.
Jesus.
That's where they went wrong.
Owned by Deep Silver, who were the
Yes.
creators of Saints Row. But they cut their ties with Jaeger, so we first saw Dead Island 2 a year ago at E3 2014, and
Wait.
it had Jack. What's his name? Jack.
What did you just say?
Huh? We saw it at E3 2014.
No. Back up.
Jack Black?
Volition made Saints Row.
No, but they're owned by Deep Silver.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yes. Sure you did. Continue.
I know Volition makes that. Anyway, so Jaeger has kind of cut ties with Deep Silver, and I guess Deep Silver are now looking for a new game developer to make
you
Dead
know
Island
why?
2.
You know why? Because Jaeger made the Spec Ops The Line. No. Good game, by the way. Boys, if you haven't played it, the story is actually incredible. As most Jaeger games are. Their stories are incredible. So you know what the difference here would have been? Deep Silver
Story was shit.
would have wanted to make a shitty, buggy game. Jaeger would have wanted to make an incredible story experience. Kind of like how the first trailer was, for Dead Island 1, the really cool trailer. And I was like, oh, it looks so gritty and awesome. And then it just turned out to be a really buggy, shitty game.
Sounds-
As with most Dead
Jaeger,
Islands.
so Jaeger was probably like, oh, let's make a really awesome story-driven open world game, but actually have focus on a story component instead of just some slap-together bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where Deep Silver was probably like, nah. Nah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, could just be creative differences.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Jaeger probably would have wanted to take it deeper, but they're like, no, it's meant to be a fun, stupid game.
You know Jack Black is the main character in Dead Island 2 as well.
Oh, God.
That he was, and the only thing I remember about that is Jack Black in his little van and the song by Pigeon John. I like that song because I have it on my playlist. It's The Bomb.
No.
The bomb and I'm about to blow up. Oh, 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 oh. It's a great song.
No.
Such a good song. Yeah, it's an old song too. It was from I think the late 90s.
Oh, my God, so old.
Yeah,
So,
the
oh my
rights
God,
were
no
pretty
way.
cheap. And I guess our last topic we should ascend to.
That will be a tough project right there.
I mean, it's gonna, aim to replace Steam and Uplay in one format as one hub. That's my segue. So Project Ascension, it's
It aims to replace Steam and Uplay as one format on one hub.
yeah, wow, that sounds like my segue.
Jesus, it sounds like you guys are reading off a script. Unbelievable. Anyway, Project Ascension is just like a new overall UI. So it's like you can, it's just like a main screen that holds all your games, and it just looks pretty. Yeah.
Wait, so what you're trying to tell me is some guy wants 0.5 cent every time I turn on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna get
Go
it.
shove
Let
it
me
up
tell
his
you,
asshole.
Yeah.
He can
No,
go
it's
shove it up
free.
his asshole.
it's free.
He can go shove it up
Free.
his asshole.
How are they making money? How are they making money? Tell me how they're making money.
All the ways.
The premium version, where it opens 0.5% faster.
Jeez.
No. 0.015% faster.
Shit, son. And there won't be advertisements scrolling on the side. Oh, it's gonna
All
be
the
sick.
time, 24/7.
There's gotta be some catch. People don't make free things anymore. Free is not a word.
Well, I mean, it's not going to replace it. It's an open source launcher.
So how are they making money?
It's not. It's just like just an open thing.
They're making money. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
where's the money coming from?
I'm looking it up. I'm going on this website and I'm looking how they're making money.
They're not making money.
Oh, they're making money. No one makes anything for no money.
They're getting.
No money, no problem. No money.
I'll link you guys the video, but all it is it's just like a new, I guess, UI for this game. For like Steam and that, and it just holds your games, makes it look cool. You can buy things from here too. So I guess maybe they'll take a percentage of what Steam or Origin games.
No.
You don't reckon? Because they're selling the
No.
Steam games through there.
No way.
Or they may have an affiliation with like GOG or someone.
No way.
Yeah. Like if you look at the trailer, it's got like a store and you can see the price for each game and where it comes from.
Yeah, but then they have to add money to the price of the game.
They do.
They add
Oh wait.
money to the price of the game?
No.
Wait,
What I'm thinking
what's
is
going
like,
on?
So adding on top of Steam's already added amount.
I don't know, they could do it in like that sort of way, I guess, just like take a certain cut or a percentage.
But
like,
they can't
hey.
take a cut of a price that's already been set by Steam though, because that's Steam's cut.
But what if they were like, what if they negotiated with Team? Okay, we'll get you more sales if you give us 10 cents from every sale.
But they can't guarantee that.
Yeah.
They can't
I don't wanna
guarantee
pay
more
10
sales
cents
because
more.
it's...
You
Yeah,
can't
no.
make me pay 10 cents more.
No,
Wait,
I
what?
mean like,
I
no,
know.
I mean,
I need to throw that 10 cents on the floor. Thank you very much.
Jesus,
Hey man.
that
I
5
need to throw
cent
it in the
piece.
I need to throw it in the wishing well to wish for more 10-cent pieces during the wishing well.
Yep.
Your wishes and dreams, your aspirations are high, Brayden. I just need
Far
more
out.
10-cent pieces.
To make bigger wishes.
Yeah.
Imagine if my wish gave me like 50 10-cent pieces, right? If I threw all 50 of those 10-cent pieces into the wishing well, I'll get like
$5?
1,000 10-cent pieces. Wait, see where we're going. No. You don't ask for the big money. You ask for the little money and get lots of it. And then when you have the 1,000 10-cent pieces, you ask for $100.
I'm so confused about your logic of how you're gonna make money. Just like, hey,
You do know 1,000 10-cent pieces.
yeah.
I love our humor. It is the best.
It's like, hey, give me
didn't
1,000
even-
10-cent pieces. Oh, yeah.
I was following you that entire way. I knew where you were going.
All you gotta do,
Jeez,
imagine if you just walked around in the street.
Okay. I didn't even know where I was going, and it
Just-
made sense. I'm so
I
happy.
knew where you were going.
Just walk around in the street and ask people for 10-cent pieces, 5-cent pieces, because people hate 5 cents, and all you need is 2,000 of them, then you're rich.
Wait, what is he talking about?
Because no one wants 5-cent pieces, Brayden will be rich, and that's the success story and lesson from today's podcast.
5-cent
Success
pieces aren't
comes
gonna
in
be
all
things that-
forms,
Yeah,
Brayden.
5-cent
That's all.
pieces aren't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you must know. Success comes in all forms.
You're welcome. You. What do we call these people? Couch potatoes. There we go. You are the couch potatoes.
Jesus, that's actually a good name for this group. Huh,
I'm at a
I
desk
am a genius.
on a chair.
me too.
So am I.
Well, I guess our whole podcast is a lie then, of Game Lounge Podcast. The
Don't
perception
tell
is real.
them.
The perception is real.
Shut up, Alex.
Oh.
Shut up.
Do you mean
Thank-
you mean the illusion?
Perception.
But you said perception.
Perception, illusion.
I have a
Oh, words.
Whichever way you perceive the illusion to be.
Use your words.
Well, thank you so much for listening to the Game Lounge podcast for this month. This has been the
Yeah.
4th episode. Thank you very much, Brayden and Geordie, Thing 1
Oh,
and Thing 2.
I can eat my apple now.
Wait, where's our closing statements?
Oh yeah, what's your
Oh,
closing
apple.
statement?
He
Oh.
said his.
Yeah, just talk like this and I forgot about no. Yeah.
Alright, mine is life is like a 5-cent piece. If you get enough of them, you will be successful.
Mine is actually wish for more 10-cent pieces.
When did we turn into a
Get up.
philosophy class?
Turn it into $100. When you have the $100, right, give this. Throw it in that wishing well, right? Watch how many people
Just that
jump at
$100
it.
note.
No, watch how many people jump at it, then steal their shoes.
No, just ask to hold their phones. Just be like, you can't jump in with your phone. You're a silly person. Just do like that Mr. Bean act. Just like, take a step back, step back, step back.
And then you open a store which repairs iPhones and phones. And you make a killing from all the people jumping in the water with their phones. There it is. Boys, we've done it. Wrap it up.
What about my closing statement?
You don't get one. Wrap it up.
Bye, guys.
Oh.